Of course, you get the punishment to fit the crime. Like if you molest a Charmander, they let it evolve, and then you get molested by Charizard. Some of you don't quite have the image in your head just yet. I'm just a bit concerned that they don't make a burn ointment that can treat that. And I know, I've checked. I like being prepared. Pokemon has been around long enough. Long over a decade, it's time to grow up and get perverted like the rest of us. And you can't blame my mom for going there, because they say right off the bat in Season 1, Brock is a Pokemon breeder. Does that mean with? Well, I would take a chance on a Chansey. Or does that mean he supervises? Because imagine 2 Pikachu getting it on. Wouldn't that be flashy? It's like starting a fire with 2 sparklers. And when they're done, there's probably so much static electricity, you can stick them on the wall like a balloon! It's even sticky from something else. What about interspecies Pokemon humping? It must happen. Otherwise, how can every 5 years they discover a continent with completely different Pokemon that no one's ever seen before and yet has civilization? Like, what if Bulbasaur, a plant, reptile, plant-tile, whatever you want to call it, suddenly got dry-humped from behind by Chimchar, flaming moon? You have to keep Squirtle on for the menage a trois to keep Bulbasaur from catching fire! That's YouTube fodder right there! Here's a good punishment for the Pokemon sex offenders. You could probably use this if you ever caught up with Jesse and James. Step 1. Team Rocket, this is for you. You dig a hole. You have the perpetrator squat over it. You summon a Diglett. Just the right size and shape to deliver capital punishment, don't you think? I like that. Why is James liking this more than Jesse? Why is he in a dress? Again. Maybe that's why Jesse uses her lick tongue so much. James is not carrying his weight in the relationship. We're going there and we're not coming back. I hope you understand this. It just gets worse. You think the Pokemon world has an animal rights group? I think so, and I think they'd have their hands full. I think they'd have their hands full because every trainer in the Pokemon world is a single middle-aged man who happens to share the same hobbies as a 10-year-old boy. Now, Orochimaru joke set aside, how low does your self-esteem have to be to even consider that a career option? What, when you were 10 years old, some older, balding jackass beat up your little friend, so you're just gonna beat up another 10-year-old? Guys! Be efficient, grow up, be mature, cut out the middleman, and just beat up the 10-year-old kid. He's a slave driver and you know it. And if he wins with his little animals, you give him a badge. So it's kind of like being a Boy Scout and a lion tamer all at once. The animal rights group would have their hands full of the Pokemon world because someone has probably used a Bulbasaur to get high. Stun Spore as hard as you can! Someone else must have been extra friendly to the Pichu just to recharge their iPod. We just seen against nature. We just seen against... Yes, 3 bars. Punch! See you in Smash Brothers Brawl! Oh, wait. Somebody else got muddy with a mudkip. What, I heard you liked it. Not like that! Somebody else rubbed their stones off on Geo. Let me do one more. But let's say it goes too far with your Pokemon, and you contract an STD. Like what if Jigglypuff gives you screaming syphilis? What if Pikachu gives you the electric slide? Well, I say don't despair. Why stop there? Because after all, you gotta catch them all!